Breaking news, everyone, because this story just took an unexpected turn. Today, we're diving into the latest developments involving Underdog Fantasy and what appears to be the complete collapse of the Gil's Arena lineup, or should we say, the former Gil's Arena crew. In a shocking move, Underdog Fantasy reportedly let everyone go, and the timing has left a lot of people stunned. You seriously won't believe how fast this unfolded. The information just landed, and according to an inside source, this situation is even bigger than it first appeared. That's exactly why I wanted to bring you everything I've learned so far before more details start surfacing. If this report is accurate, it raises serious questions about how Underdog Fantasy handled the entire Gilbert Arenas situation. Keep in mind, Gilbert Arenas recently sat down with Stephen A. Smith and gave his side of the story in detail. So before we break down everything that's happening now, let's quickly revisit that interview for anyone who may have missed it.
Get on out of here, Gilbert. Talk to me about, Gil's Arenas. What's going on, my man? Season 5, my brother. Talk to me. Let the audience know what's up.
Listen, I had to make a business decision, and I was looking at the landscape. We were doing 4 days a week, thinking we're about to turn to 5, and then, another show got added, which was Gridiron Football Show with Skip, Akib and them, and we got bumped to 2 days. When you're trying to make progress, that's like, winning a championship, and then, all the starters get put to the bench, and you're only playing 21 minutes, right? It didn't make sense to me, and it's like, if we want to build and build, we can't play under, another show on the same channel. So, I had to make a business decision and, move in a different
And what was
direction.
that business? And to enlighten everybody, what is that business decision that you had to make?
Moving in a different direction and starting, let me see. In about 6 days, I will 100% own Gil's Arena's name.
Cast the characters or different crew?
Well, the other characters are still under contract until September. So we're starting up in August. So unless they just flat out quit, I can't talk to them and I can't recruit them. I can't poach. So, I got to look for a different cast of guys.
Okay. Well, we here for it, my man.
That gives you the full picture of how their partnership reached this point and why everything started falling apart. After all of that, Gilbert Arenas wasted no time launching a brand new show, making it clear that Gil's Arena would eventually return because he still owns the name and the brand. According to Gilbert, Underdog Fantasy only retained the cast and production team until they were either fired, chose to leave, or simply reached the end of their contracts. That also helps explain why Josiah's unexpected exit happened live during the show, a moment that caught plenty of viewers by surprise. Now let's take a look at that clip so you can see exactly how everything played out for yourself.
Wrap up today, but before we do, I just want to send a shout out to Gilbert Arenas Underdog. When we started this show, February 2023, we had some super lofty expectations of where we wanted to go. We're able to accomplish those things, becoming the #1 daily sports show in the world, Swaggy, or at least in America. But I want to thank all y'all on this couch, all the men and women that have graced this couch, all our tremendous staff, and all the amazing fans for everything that you guys have done and helping this become the show that it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all y'all, especially.
Thank you. Yes, sir, brother. My God. Yes, sir. My God.
Appreciate you, gentlemen.
My God.
Skip, I'll send you a dap from over that way. Appreciate you as well.
Thanks.
Shout out to our tremendously talented crew. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. And if I don't see you again on this couch, a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hey, Kobe out.
One thing that also stood out during that live episode was what Josiah decided to wear. If you look closely, he was rocking a Gil's Arena shirt, and a lot of viewers took that as a clear sign of where he stood. To many people, it looked like he had already made up his mind and was ready to walk away without looking back. Now here's where the story gets even more surprising. I received information from a source claiming that Underdog Fantasy has now let go of the entire crew. And if that's true, this is a massive development. Let me show you exactly what was sent over because the details are wild. Alright, here's what just came in a short while ago. Gilbert Arenas reached out to me through Instagram, and in the messages, he simply said they all got fired. He also included a clip featuring one of the former staff members from the show, the same person many of you may remember from that tense on-air exchange involving Kenyon Martin. From everything we've seen since then, it appears that situation has already been resolved, so I'm not going to play the clip itself. However, the editor was live and claimed that Underdog Fantasy fired the entire team on their day off before joking that he was now a free agent and asking Gilbert if Brandon Hayes had a spot for him. That's even the title of the live stream, which definitely caught people's attention. Looking at everything that's happened, I wouldn't be surprised if declining viewership played a role in this decision. We also watched the growing tension between Kenyon Martin and Rashad McCants over the past few weeks, and we've covered those moments in previous videos.
All the time that you don't mean just the clickbait of motherfucker, just the rage bait to get clickbait. You say all the motherfucking time you don't mean.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. You said that very seat and said you do. You said that very seat and said you do.
I defend myself.
No, you said you said
myself.
I thought you'd be used to it by now. I come in here just rage bait and clickbait. Yeah, you said.
That was just with you. That was just with you. That's not with everybody.
You say shit all the time that you don't believe.
Is one of the things I lean into, but the one thing I want to address is that, man, it's a character. Like, people think that this is who I am, and it's not.
I can see it now.
And when people get it,
they
get it fucked up when they see me and they feel like, oh, woo, woo, woo. And a lot of people take shots and think just because I'm saying what I'm saying on the show, that this is or how I feel, da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, I'm the only one on the show.
The shakeup didn't stop there, because another major change quickly caught everyone's attention. Underdog Fantasy even moved Brandon Jennings into the moderator role, putting him in the position that Josiah previously handled. That alone had fans wondering if the company was already trying to patch things together behind the scenes. Take a look at this clip for yourself. As you can see, Brandon Jennings is stepping in and trying to fill Josiah's role, but many viewers immediately noticed the difference and started questioning what was really happening behind the scenes.
Legends in sports media game. Sit next to me, Skip Bayless is in the building. Sitting next to him, joining him is NBA World Champion of the World, Swaggy P, Nick Young.
What? Wait, where's Nick?
We don't know.
We don't know? He'll be here.
And the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champ of the world, Rashad McCants, is in the building.
Yeah. God.
How you feeling today?
Finish him.
How you feeling today? Got your Lakers stuff on? Feeling good?
Last hurrah. This is the last hurrah.
Yeah?
Figured I'd bring out the last little bit of props and take a couple souls in the process.
Yeah. And it's a special free agency edition of Gil's Arena, and we'll be breaking down all the big signings and moves.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we'll see what happens with LeBron James soon, but more news in LA. The Los Angeles Clippers are trading two-time NBA champ Kawhi.
After Josiah walked away, things never seemed to recover for Underdog Fantasy. From that point on, it felt like they were scrambling for answers and trying anything to keep the show together. Sliding Brandon Jennings into the moderator chair just never clicked with the audience. The chemistry simply wasn't the same, and you could tell something was missing. Being a moderator is a lot tougher than people think, especially on a show where personalities constantly clash. That's why Josiah deserves credit, because he handled that role at a very high level and kept everything under control for a long time. As the weeks went on, the cracks became impossible to ignore after Gilbert Arenas exited over contract negotiations that reportedly didn't go the way he expected. Instead of accepting reduced opportunities while the show was leading the platform, Gilbert made what he believed was the smartest business move and decided to leave. His argument made sense to a lot of fans because if a brand new football show needed airtime, many felt it should have received the limited slots instead of cutting back the flagship program that helped build the platform's audience. Once Gilbert moved on and Josiah followed, the entire foundation of the show seemed to shift overnight. Underdog Fantasy tried to patch the situation together by promoting Brandon Jennings, but the results just didn't land with viewers. At the same time, Kenyon Martin looked increasingly frustrated during debates, while Skip Bayless often stayed quiet during the biggest on-air exchanges instead of helping steer the conversation. Nick Young also wasn't around nearly as much after Gilbert's departure, making the overall chemistry feel even more disconnected. We've covered every chapter of the Gil's Arena saga on this channel, and each new development has only added more questions than answers. There's no personal hate toward anyone involved, because everyone is trying to move forward, but I genuinely hope the entire crew bounces back stronger. That said, if these reports are accurate, it's hard not to feel like Underdog Fantasy seriously mishandled a situation that could have been avoided.